Are you tired of feeling like your day is slipping away, leaving you overwhelmed and unproductive? Do you often find yourself wishing for just a few extra hours to focus on what truly matters? What if there was a way to escape the chaos, eliminate distractions, and create more time for the things you love? In this summary of Make Time by Knapp and Zeratsky, we'll explore their groundbreaking system to help you break free from the busy trap, take control of your schedule, and focus on what brings you joy and fulfillment. With actionable tips, proven strategies, and simple yet powerful techniques, this book will change how you approach your day forever. Stick around to discover how to design your life with intention and finally make time for what matters most. Staying present amid distractions is often challenging. Laser mode appears when you have the energy to focus and do what is close to your heart. It is when you are in the flow, feeling immersed and engaged in the moment. It feels good to be laser focused on your highlight because you are proactively selecting the most important thing. Once in this mode, your only enemy is distractions from infinity pools, a disco ball, to your laser beam that scatters the laser light everywhere and away from your focus. But what causes the irresistible allure of infinity pools? Firstly, tech workers love their job and put love into what they make. They are regularly releasing more sophisticated, faster technologies and gadgets. Secondly, improvements are continuously made to the products to keep the consumers happy. Thirdly, new enhancements or features push competitors to up their game. Fourthly, technologies take advantage of our caveman's brains. We evolved to be distractible to stay safe. We also love the mysteries, stories, and unpredictable rewards we get from smartphone notifications. Tech companies make millions when you use their products, so you can bet that they will keep offering new products. Despite the benefits you get from distraction, they come at a cost. Each time you stop to check a notification, you have to reboot your brain to return to your task. Some assignments take a few minutes, while others can take hours. Switching to social media may seem like a minute, but the actual price is much higher. Focus on daily highlights to savor life's amazing moments. Choosing a daily highlight is the only way to end your struggles between distractions in the infinity pools and the demands of the busy bandwagon. Let's look at the case of Zeratsky. In early 2008, he suddenly woke up and realized that he couldn't remember what had happened in the last 2 months. Things were perfect in his life, and he wanted to remember that time. He began experimenting and became obsessed with making every hour count. It didn't work, and the blur got worse. He also tried setting long-term goals, which didn't work either. He eventually managed to slow the time blur by planning simple but satisfying activities. All he had to do was ensure each day had a highlight. The faster you run on the hamster wheel, the faster it spins. Though choosing only one highlight for the day can be challenging, you can use 3 strategies to help you to decide. The first is urgency. Classify what you must do according to deadlines. You can easily find medium-sized, relevant and time-sensitive tasks on your calendar, to-do lists or email. Choose the most crucial one as a focal point. The second strategy is about satisfaction. Think about things you want to do and the sense of accomplishment locked in the potential highlight. Exclude urgent activities and look for projects vulnerable to procrastination and not time-sensitive. You don't need to orchestrate or optimize every single hour of your life. Finding time for things you relish doing is the third strategy. Find more cheer and be less reactive. Your joyful highlights might seem like a joke to others, yet you don't waste time when you are intentional about how you spend it. You can choose your highlight at any time of the day. If the selected one doesn't work out, discard it and choose another aligned with your current situation. Stick with a highlight that takes 60 to 90 minutes. You might not enter the zone in less than 60 minutes, and most people will need a break when spending 90 minutes to focus on a task. How to choose your daily standout. To choose a highlight, start by pinpointing the work, projects, and people that mean the most to you. Here are some tactics to select a daily highlight. Write it down. Make it a daily ritual to choose your highlights before you go to bed or early in the morning. You can jot them down in a notebook or set them as an all-day event on your calendar. This habit assists you in completing plans with flying colors. Groundhog Day it. You don't need to create new highlights every day. If you still need to complete yesterday's, continue it today. You can also choose to repeat it to build a habit. Management of small tasks. Little assignments, such as answering emails, are tricky. Although it takes a few minutes to do them, they consume much of your time due to their regularity and the number. Catching up at once on things like your emails will keep your inbox empty and make you feel accomplished. The might-do list. It's a helpful tool to organize all your tasks. Use it to note desirable plans. When you have free time, turn one of them into a highlight. Run a personal sprint. The brain is like a computer. Each project requires rebooting and downloading the necessary information into your working memory. When you return to work on the task, this time-consuming process repeats. Thus, you may choose the same highlight for more than one day to save effort. Planning your day from A to Z, including time for tea or walking the dog, enables you to relish each moment without worrying about what to do next. Once you allocate an ideal period to your highlight, don't schedule any other tasks or meetings on that date. Keep any new tasks in your spare time or on a waiting list. Calendars are full of tasks. Everyone is always busy these days. Our smartphones never stop beeping, and our calendars are always overflowing with tasks and meetings. We are doing so much, yet we keep wondering why we aren't accomplishing much as time passes. Why is our life so busy and full of distractions these days? It's because of two powerful forces that eat up our time: busy bandwagon and infinity pools. The busy bandwagon's core principle is, to be successful, you must keep up with the pace of time, using every second to your advantage. Unfortunately, the result is a full calendar with little time for significant events in your personal life. The second force, the infinity pools, are the apps and other sources of endless content, like emails and social media. These interruptions have become our default settings everywhere in our culture, workplace, and devices. The infinity pools from our TVs, phones, and laptops default us to endless and addictive distractions. To be successful, you need to decide what to focus on, how to get the energy to do it, and how to be more intentional about your life. The method offered here is about getting off the crazy treadmill and finding more time to do things that matter, whether driving your child to school, taking a dance class, spending more time with family, or mastering Korean. It is possible to be less distracted, less busy, and more in the moment. If you are stuck in the middle of the busy bandwagon and infinity pools, you will need more than willpower and productivity to get out. Soon, you will learn to master the necessary skills and make the most of your life. You can optimize your day with 4 steps. While Knapp was working at Google, he started a design sprint, a redesigned work week when the team focuses on solving only one problem by following a specific checklist of activities. Knapp and Zeratsky's discovery during those sprints became the foundation for the 4 daily steps of Make Time. The first step involves selecting one daily highlight to focus on deciding what you want to make time for. It may be taking a class, closing a deal, playing with your kids, or walking your dog. Your highlight might contain various steps to enable you to complete the task. You don't have to do only one thing in a day. your highlight will be the top priority, allowing your frame of mind to be proactive and positive. The second step is to get into laser mode to beat distractions and make time for your highlight. The amount of stimuli competing for your attention is tremendous. Unless you can move to an uninhabited island, it would be wise to master tactics to lessen the impact of distractions on your life. The best way to end the cycle of distraction is by redesigning your technology use. The third step entails charging your brain with sleep, food, exercise, and face-to-face time. The pace of life dramatically affects your lifestyle, making you lose energy. The good news is that you can fix it by implementing simple shifts to get the immediate energy you need. The evening is the time for the fourth step, evaluating what you did. Reflect on your energy level, the progress of your highlight, and the enjoyable things you did that day. This period of reflection enables you to refine or drop your current tactics of making time. It is up to you to choose suitable tactics for highlighting, avoiding distraction, and building energy. Pick, test, and repeat until you get your version of the Make Time system. You have to experiment to find the coping strategies that work for you. We get addictive distractions and futuristic superpowers on all screens. As technology improves, our superpowers will become cooler, and machines will keep stealing our attention and time. Product designers have spent decades making their products easily accessible. You must find and use some tactics to overcome those barriers and defeat distractions. Use these tactics to be a master of your time. One of the most powerful and simplest ways to reclaim your attention and time is to remove email and other infinity pool apps from your phones. Knapp and Zeratsky have been using distraction-free phones since 2012, which has enabled them to thrive and become effective. When distraction is hard to access, you don't have to worry about willpower. Without the infinity pool, a smartphone is still super useful. You can listen to music, use maps, take pictures, and so on without wasting time. Become the boss of your phone by deleting social apps, infinity pools, email apps, and web browsers. If you can't delete them, clear your home screen, switch off all the notifications, block your distraction kryptonite, and log out of social media apps. Jot down the questions that pop up in your head, distracting and tempting you into using a gadget. You will satisfy your curiosity after completing the task. Have you noticed that your brain feels rested and refreshed after a good night's sleep? Don't reach for the news, email, or Facebook right away. If you manage to postpone that check-in time, you will be able to preserve that feeling of a rested mind for longer to enter laser mode. For years, experts like David Allen marked an empty email inbox as a symbol of high productivity. The logic is sound, since out of inbox equals out of mind. Yet this will only work if you receive a few emails per day. To get into the laser mode, you need to slow down your inbox and check it less often. For instance, you can set a specific time for answering emails. It will also help to empty your calendar by the end of the week. Did you know? Boredom may nurture creativity. Experiments proved that those who were bored solved creative problems with flying colors. At the same time, enthusiastic people found them more challenging. Managing your energy level is half the success. Energy is the key thing that provides you with time to spend on your highlights, which you might have lost due to physical and mental fatigue. Picture your body having a battery, like a laptop that can charge 100% or drain to 0%. When you feel exhausted and depressed because of a low battery, you can be distracted by infinity pools. The reverse is when your battery is full. Taking good care of your body is a sure way of getting the required energy to maintain a focused and high-performing brain. There are several effective and practical ways to charge your battery. Movement is one of the best ways to do so. No fancy workout routine is needed. Do a 20-minute workout daily. It will boost your mood, reduce stress, and make you sleep better. You don't have to change your diet completely. Avoid junk food and eat a healthy diet of meat, nuts, fruits, and vegetables. If you dislike some nutritious products, put them in the center of your plate and surround them with the other components of your meal. It is easy to become addicted to having a cup of coffee during your breaks. Coffee doesn't boost your energy levels. Caffeine prevents energy dips caused by sleepiness induced by adenosine molecules. Caffeine is potent, so you should be careful when consuming it. You can try meditating to relieve stress and increase your focus and happiness. The only problem is that it is hard to stay motivated to meditate because the effect is not externally visible like that of exercise. It also takes a while to get used to it. Start with a 3-minute session and try using a guided meditation app. Humans evolved to thrive in tight-knit communities and crave human connections, even introverts. In this 21st century of digital communication, spend time having genuine conversations with your tribe to energize your body. Your bedtime should mark the end of your day. Quit sabotaging it by fiddling with your smartphone before bed. Instead of unwinding, you will end up pumping up your brain. Leave gadgets in another room and let yourself rest. Conclusion: your life has no big reset button. It is impossible to make all the tasks on your calendar vanish overnight. So, make small shifts to gain more control over your life. Once you are confident about the tactics and tools of Make Time, you will see that you are ready to change your mind frame. Start by managing your distractions and recharging your batteries. Concentrating on one bright spot in your life can easily turn a boring day into a great one. Your calendar might be full, but you can still find 60 to 90 minutes to do what you like. The key word is priorities. Add tasks essential for your physical and mental health, relationships, and self-development to your lists to assist you in finding balance, and it will contribute to your happiness. Find time to reflect on the things that you've managed to achieve and evaluate them. Reflection is a scientific method that is pretty simple, and it consists of 4 steps. Observe what is going on. Guess why it is happening that way. Prove your hypothesis, right or wrong. Track the results. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into Make Time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our community. By subscribing, you'll get more insightful audiobook summaries, life-changing book breakdowns, and powerful takeaways from some of the best self-help and personal development books out there. If you found value in these ideas, imagine what we can explore together next. So, go ahead and tap that bell icon too, so you never miss out on new content that can help you level up your life. Let's keep growing, learning, and embracing life's challenges, one rule at a time. Thanks for being here. See you in the next one.